going on YouTube? Welcome back to Living Life Fast. Before I start today's video, I want to just wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hope that all of you get what you wish for Christmas. And also for New Year's, I hope you've all set your New Year's resolutions. You know, any silly little goals like, you know, quitting cigarettes and, I don't know, getting on a diet, eating healthier, even starting your own business. Just, you know, set some goals because everything starts with a thought and somehow, you know, these things manifest into reality. So enough of the mystical stuff. As you would have seen by the title, I'm going to be driving an Aventador SV today. I think some people call it LP750. Not the best with my supercars, but really excited. If some of you that follow me on Instagram, you would have seen recently I put up a post mentioning that I'm going to be collabing with a hire company called Royal Rentals. So they specialize in supercars, luxury cars, 4x4s, high performance cars, all of the upper echelon style cars. These guys provide them. So really excited that Living Life Fast is going to be collabing with such a company. So I've got the owner of Royal Rentals coming to pick me up now. He's coming in a Range Rover SVR. We're going to head over to Heathrow where he's going to collect the Aventador SV from a client who's had it for a few days. So I hope you enjoy the video and I will see you guys in a minute.
Ricky, which way to Heathrow?
Just take a right at the end of the road and we'll jump on the M4, innit? Cool. Let's check this out. Pimped. SVR. So what is it? 550 bhp these cars, yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh, pan roof. Man, like Danny on cam for the first time, you know.
We're looking all ill in that, bro.
Ew.
Turn that light off.
And this car's something else. So what's this here? Like an aluminium sort of.
Yeah, it's not carbon fibre. I think you get the carbon fibre papers on it.
Wow, man, you got the heads up display as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, this is mad. It feels real like stable as well. I drove the old Range Rovers. This is a whole different thing, isn't it?
The diesel's a lot more different.
So how long have you guys been running this one then?
This one's been, I had it for about a year.
About a year, yeah?
Yeah, about a year.
Must be popular.
Yes and no, it depends. Obviously the type of car that it is.
Wow, I ain't even putting my foot down.
Yeah.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a nerd, innit, when it comes to this car thing, as you know, innit?
It's not what I've been seeing. So you're seeing him like drifting everywhere and stuff, right?
Yeah, that's like, that was about 40% throttle.
Yeah.
Jeez. I wonder what engine's in it. It might be a Jaguar engine.
It is, yeah.
It is, yeah?
Yeah.
Tank.
What we have here is evidence that the topology of the world is not the topology that we ordinarily see. That is, maybe things that, from our macroscopic point of view, appear to be widely separated in space, like New York and Chicago, from a microscopic point of view, might actually be contiguous and touching one another.
Right, so guys, we made it to the Renaissance Hotel. It's located in Heathrow. Really nice hotel this is. Just waiting for Adam. He's just filling out the paperwork with the client who's returning the Aventador SV. He actually rang me today to sort of, you know, get the ball rolling. I mentioned the fact that I put up a post on Instagram, so obviously for Christmas he said sort of come down and just have a little drive in the car, which I really appreciate. Really exciting video. Pray that Adam does let me drive it as well. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. Guys, check this out. Lamborghini Aventador SV LP 750, man. My god. I haven't done massive homework on this car, but basically there's 500 of these. They sell for, well, when they were for sale, they were £355,000. This being the Roadster was a little bit more, I've been told by Aaron. This one's finished in white. It's got 750 HP, 505 foot-pounds of torque, and it's got a top speed of 217 miles per hour. Unbelievable. This is the fastest car and definitely the most expensive car that I've had on the channel. Basically, it's got the front lift, so when you come up to bumps and stuff like that, you have to lift up the nose. Guys, this car is just, it's ridiculous. You know what, people like to say that, oh, the Lambo is just an Audi. Mate, this is no Audi, trust me. It's a whole different thing. 20-inch wheels on the front, you get 21 inches on the rear, a 13J on the rear. Massive wheels. Also with the wheels you get a carbon ceramic brakes as standard. It's not an optional extra, it comes with the car. Rear engine, of course, V12 naturally aspirated, 6.5 litre. Rear spoilers made of carbon fibre. So this is obviously the Roadster, which means the roof comes off. It's not like a, you know, like a automatic one which comes off with, you know, like say in an M4. This one you have to manually take it off. I'm not sure where you put it. So it makes it 750 bhp at 8400 rpm. It makes its full power, and it makes its max torque of 506 foot-pounds at about 5,500. This car, I think it weighs 1575 kg. Let's have a look inside, guys. So yeah, this car does 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. It will do 124 in 8.8 seconds, and it laps the Nürburgring in 7 minutes flat, which makes it only a few seconds slower than the Porsche 918. And when you think about the price of the Porsche 918, close to £1 million. At the time when this car was released, this was the fastest Lamborghini you could actually buy. Everything in it is basically aimed at being the ultimate Lamborghini. So as standard, this car doesn't come with sat navigation. This is actually an optional extra. It comes as a delete from factory to keep it more driving focused. Listen to that. Jeez, man, you know what, guys, this is so intimidating, it's unbelievable. Just as you turn the wheel, it's like you can just feel the wheels scraping as it just rolls off. Right, so I'm gonna find out if I can get driving this now. It's really late, it's actually about 12:30 right now, but you got the scissor style doors as well, man. Oh my god, so cold. Intimidation level out of 10 is 12, I'm not gonna lie. You know, there's like instructions to driving this thing, man. It's not like, definitely no Audi, man. I don't know why people would say that this is just a pumped up Audi. No way. Like, this is like, I'm in an aircraft right now, man. This central console is like, it's like a server. Like, you know, like them big ass computers. Like, it's no game, man. Right, so. Jeez, man. Seatbelt, innit?
Some man's making dust for SL. The Aventador.
So we've got Adam in front in the, hear that? Yeah, it's crazy. That's the 4-wheel drive, that here. So we've got Adam in front in the SVR Range Rover. Man, the driving precision is just unreal, man. I'm just gassed. To tell you straight. I'm not sure if this is a dual clutch transmission. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like a sequential style box. I didn't manage to find that out, whether it was or not, but these paddles just, yeah, ridiculous, man. Feels so expensive. Intimidation. Let's do this. I'm driving around in a house right now.
2 houses.
Obviously, I have to hold it down because, you know, the owners are in front. Let me put it in sport. He told me to do.
Oh.
Oh my god! Shit! Is that fast? My god! Did you just feel that? Did that not just completely suck you down? Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Listen to that. Get a bit of him as well, innit? The performance is different. That is different performance. You know, because obviously I've drove the M5, 820 bhp, 750 brake M3, but just that there, man. And obviously reading on the website about the car, it just feels like perfection. Really noisy though, isn't it?
Proper.
Really noisy. Let's just get the window down so you can hear a bit of. Wow, look at. Are you gonna laugh? Unreal. Look at how dynamic it feels. It's a supercar, isn't it?
That 4-wheel drive, all-wheel drive.
Yeah, all-wheel drive. Wow. Wow, man, what are these guys letting me do right now? This is heaven, man. Look at the response, and it's, you know, it feels drivable. Do you know what I mean? As in, don't feel stupidly stiff. Carbon ceramics. See, the thing is, you think carbon ceramics, like they're going to be overly like sensitive, but they don't feel massively sensitive. Like, I mean, because even on the M4 CS, when I stomped on them, they kind of felt like stock M3 brakes. I think the benefit to carbons are they don't fade as quick when you're on track. But I mean, the brakes don't. I mean, you tap them, look. I mean, they're strong, but right on the edge. This is like real all-wheel drive. You know, you got the all-wheel drive in the RS6, the S3's Go Fast. Listen to that. So yeah, apparently it's got some crazy suspension. The steering weightens up, so just like I think some of the Audis do it as well, where when you're driving really slow, the steering kind of gets a little lighter, so it's better for maneuverability around town, for example. and as you get up to speed now, the steering wheel kind of gets a bit heavier. So I think it's called like dynamic steering or something like that. It's got it's also got hydraulic assisted power steering. What do you think, Danny?
Uxbridge Road.
Uxbridge Road, yeah. Look at this, man. Ridiculous. So this would just completely annihilate. I'm like, don't even know why I'm comparing it to an M3, but the only other supercars I've driven is the 4-litre R8, and I drove a 5-litre V10 R8 as well. Let me give it a little. Bro, the performance is just different levels. I follow you in it. It's all over. It's all over, man. I kind of lost for words at the performance, to be honest. Very, very intimidating. I don't know, I get very intimidated with supercars, you know that? It's not just because of the money. I don't know, it could be, I'm not sure. It might be the money. Obviously 355 grand, the AMG GTS is 3 times as cheap, so that's like 120. So this is 3 times the amount of the GTS, but the GTS was really intimidating as well. Like I said, man, thank you to Royal Rentals, man. There's going to be loads of more videos coming up, and like I say, I will introduce you to him at some point. Yeah, brilliant. So guys, that's the end of the video. You can imagine what time it is. It was like 12:30 when I was out in the car. But what do I say, man? Wow, what an experience. Never drove anything like that. Nothing have I ever drove as compared to how that car felt, man. The intimidation level was ridiculous. I mean, the fear that, I don't know how these rental companies rent these cars out. I mean, they're a lot of money. I don't think most people could rent them out anyway. Massive thank you to Royal Rentals, man. And like I already mentioned, we're sort of doing like a collaboration, so expect loads of more random supercar, you know, high-end style videos once now and again, you know. Obviously a lot of you are sort of saying, no, don't stay away from the supercars, but come on guys, you can't turn down the opportunity to drive an Aventador. Like, I'll just be an arse wipe too. Like I always say, please remember to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will most likely see you guys in the new year. Thank you for watching. Bye.